tablespoons of margarine. If you don't have margarine, you can just use butter. Cool. It's the same thing. So I say that there's you can't have too much butter.
Yeah. So she just
2 things you can never have enough of.
So she just said that we need 2 cups of water.
4 cups of water.
4 cups of water.
Well, 2 cups of water if you're not doubling it. If you're doubling it, then you'll need 4.
And we're making this. The Easy Skillet rice and sauce, urban, and butter.
So how many things of butter do you need?
I say, since we're doubling it, give
Here, Joe, we can share this.
2 to 4 tablespoons of butter.
2 to 4 tablespoons?
Yes. And
2 to 4.
Aish!
2 to 4 tablespoons of water.
And then put the contents of each package into the bowl with it.
Okay. So you basically pour the bag into the bowl.
You do, yes. Then
We're
going to add some herbs, some salt, some onion powder. I have a little bit of garlic powder that we're going to add. And spice it up just a bit.
Here, let me see.
Now,
let me see what you got. Alright, so she's got lemons.
I recommend
Lemon
keeping
pepper.
your station clean, because it's just easier to work and
Onion powder.
put everything up on your way.
And parsley flakes.
Alright,
And
so
rosemary
now
leaves.
we're going to take about a tablespoon of all of it.
Tablespoon of all of it.
First, we're going to take some rosemary flakes, or some rosemary leaves. You can find these in your local.
Do they actually look like leaves? Oh my gosh, they do!
You can find these in your little markets. You can find them in the grocery store.
And the grocery stores are called markets.
So basically, you just chop up the seasonings.
Yeah, well, you necessarily don't have to chop off every one. It's just the rosemary flakes are kind of too big, and you don't really want them to stand out. You kind of want them hidden, but you can still taste the flavor.
What's the black thing?
Oh, it's just part of the lid that got into it.
Oh, I'll take it out. Here, I'll put it in.
So, in the bowl we have the rice.
Now we have the 4 cups of water because we're doubling the recipe. We have 4 tablespoons of butter or margarine, whatever you have at hand. And then we have the contents of the Easy Skillet Urban Butter. So once you get done chopping your rosemary leaves, which these are just dried rosemary leaves, you necessarily don't have to have fresh, but if you have fresh, you can use those. Really doesn't matter.
We know this is going on YouTube,
If you
right?
get any on the counter, God, I look horrible.
Make sure you
You can
Annie, he's not filming you. He's just filming like down there.
So she's cutting up her rosemary leaves. She's gonna put them into the pot, and then I don't know what she's gonna do next.
And you don't necessarily need dry rosemary leaves. You can
if
use
you have
any.
fresh, you can use
Yeah, you
fresh.
can use fresh or just
But-
any kind of rosemary leaves.
I think dry rosemary leaves gives
That's what we got in the pot right now.
gives a little bit of an herby taste.
I thought you were gonna drop your tablet into the.
More of an herby taste.
So
is
it basically
mine.
spices it up, so it's not normal. It's basically
Well, all these flavors spice it up. All of these flavors comes at its own pace.
So do you?
All right. So once you have the rosemary leaves, which
Did
I'm
you
gonna
make this
add-
mixture up yourself?
I did. One day I was hungry, so I'm like, okay, urban butter. But I made it and it tasted bland, so I started playing around with it. And you can add just like a little bit more if you want. I started playing around with it and found that if
It didn't have enough taste.
I just took the stuff in my cabinet and
She's like the second best cook in his house.
No, the third.
Second.
Because Haley.
Haley's the third best. Honestly.
Dad's the first.
Our dad is Mike Trump.
Oak Ridge Barbecue, BBQ.
you want to make sure you have them all chopped kind of the same. Make sure they're all at the same consistency.
Like
and
the same length?
That's about 2 tablespoons.
Like the same length?
2 tablespoons of rosemary leaves.
Tablespoons!
But if you don't chop them up and necessarily, I mean, if you don't have time to, take time to chop them up, just get some fresh ones and put that in there. We're going to put our rosemary leaves in there.
And
alright, now next we're going to add some parsley flakes.
what are parsley flakes? Do they look like flakes?
They're ground up, so about 2 tablespoons. They're ground up parsley. Now most households have them, but these are dried.
Our house has basically every seasoning you can probably think of. Our dad's a big cooker.
Seasoning guy.
These won't take long to chop up because
Here, Joe, you want the rest? Hi, Bubby. Hi, buddy.
they're already pretty ground. I just like them in.
And
If you like them in big pieces and you like to see what's in it, that's cool too. You can just put them in there.
Can you get homemade like parsley flakes?
You can get fresh parsley at your local market, supermarket, and
Grocery store.
and they will have that. Don't put the camera.
It's not on your face, I promise.
Let me see. It is! It is!
Alright, so that's what we got in there right now.
All right, so that's parsley flakes. So now we've added 4 cups of water,
I'm gonna go
4 tablespoons of margarine or butter, doesn't matter, but I put butter in there, and the contents of the packages, which was Easy Skillet Herb and Butter. And now I put rosemary and parsley in there, and then now we're gonna add a little bit of garlic salt. Now you don't want to add so much that it overpowers it because that's just not right. Now you don't have to do anything to the garlic salt. You just have to make sure that you put about a teaspoon or so.
Joe, I thought you needed a drink, so I got you a water bottle.
Close the cabinet, please. Alright, now I have some onion powder. Same with the onion powder. Don't put so much that it overpowers it because you just want everything to blend in together. And now, lemon pepper seasoning. The ultimate thing that puts this dish over top. If you don't have it, you can use some fresh lemon zest and put a little pepper and it will be fine. But if you have this stuff, it is a lifesaver.
And you can also use...
If you have little clumps in there like that, you just break them up.
And you can also use lemon pepper on broccoli too.
It really brings out a citrusy, and it really adds to the dish.
So what she just said is if you have little clumps in your lemon pepper, just chomp them up with your knife.
Or like a spoon or something.
Alright, and now, you know how it's always bland and you don't really get any flavor? Well, salt, about either a teaspoon or half a teaspoon.
But you're going to use garlic salt.
Garlic salt, you can use both. It's fine. So now we're going to stir that all together.
And we'll give it like a sweet taste.
No, it will give it a tangy taste.
Oh, I love tangy tastes.
Alright, we're going to stir that all together.
Annie, can you
We're gonna
show
come
how
over
you
here.
make the macaroni?
We're going to come over here and we're going to put it on the stove. Now you see that I have some macaroni water going. We're going to do that as well.
There's the macaroni water going.
And you're going to open up these packages.
Oh, gotta get on the outside.
Take out the cheese. Never want to put that.
Windex
It'll
is in
become
the way.
melty and gross. And then you're gonna put this on. Okay? So this is going on turn that down to medium. We're gonna bring that to a boil, then we're gonna chop it down to low medium.
Alright.
This timer down here is going to be for the macaroni, which the macaroni cooks for at least 7 minutes. And then this timer up here, which is 10 minutes.
Here's a macaroni bowl. And there is the urban butter
Rice.
with all the seasonings that we put in.
Annie, do you need a spoon?
Alright, so now we have
You grab a
macaroni dough.
spoon and you just stir
And
it.
you're just going to stir that around, and then you're going to clean up your workstation. Which is pretty easy. Just put everything back where it went.
Here, Annie.
No,
I know
have
where
to
they
do
go.
it.
Want me to put the salt up? I know where the salt goes.
I think you guys are going to like this because it's thirsty, it's spicy, you got that little bit of a kick.
Here. And we're going back. And we're going back to her workstation, which it's not really hard to clean up a workstation, is it, Annie?
Not very hard at all.
And you sound like that one guy that always judges the.
Annie, I'm accidentally filming it.
Like you sound like that guy off the TV where, like, he makes this stuff.
And there is the urban butter rice. It is almost done, and she is stirring the
And
macaroni.
you know that old guy
Little.
with glasses?
Now that macaroni is going to come to a boil.
And
Now
there
you're going
is
to reduce to medium-high heat and let it simmer for about 7 to 10 minutes.
And just wipe your counter down. If you have a counter, if you have a
Table, whatever you're
Yeah.
working on, just make sure
and
you
a chopping board.
put everything else where it goes. You need to feed him. Well, oh, no, feed him before he goes out.
Hey,
And
you
it's
want food?
is just and
Hey, what? Show me. I'm the main. I'm Joe Trump. I own this YouTube channel. If you want to go to Ellie Cunningham's channel, you just type in Ellie Cunningham and it should pop up for her channel. Watch her gymnastics videos. You'll learn a lot. I sure know I do.
okay, back to my sister.
Okay, Emma, you can end it right now.
Joe, can you put videos together?
Wait, Annie, is that all you need to do? And then just mix it up? Yep. So all you